Good evening. Welcome to Monday Night Golf Night Live. I'm your host, The Tall Golfer. We've got a great show for you tonight. Although there isn't much golf, we have got two big events to talk about. But first, I'm going to start with a big thank you to one of my loyal fans, sending me this lovely Nike Tiger Woods hat. It's absolutely gorgeous. As always, please keep your questions coming in the chat, but please remember this is a golf channel and keep them golf related. Any silly behaviour, you will be kicked out. Okay. Hello Daniel, glad to see you, one of our loyal viewers. I'm glad you're having fun, I'm glad you're here. Keep your questions coming. Obviously, we want to know what that's all about. So, this week, we're going to start off, get quite in there with the Players' Championship. Obviously, it's been a big event now for many, many years. It was its 50th anniversary this weekend. I thought it was a brilliant event. I actually watched quite a lot of the 4 days. I absolutely loved it. I think Sawgrass is a great course. It was built for the spectators. It was built with a lot of risk and reward. I thought you got a great championship. And I think it's been absolutely brilliant for me. I've really enjoyed watching it over the weekend. Big thing though, the rumours started circulating Friday that the PGA had set the course up so that Greg Norman's record of 24 under would be broke. Now, I think these were just rumours. I heard a lot of it on social media. I don't actually think it was correct. I think that was just somebody spouted a rumour and it took off. It got a bit of traction. I don't for 1 minute think the PGA set it up for low scoring. I think they set it up as a fair, great test of golf. I think the golf played was of highest quality, and I will go on to two of my favourite shots a little later. But let's start with the winner, Scotty Scheffler. I don't think there's anybody on the planet at the moment playing the golf he's playing. He really has took the game to a whole new level. Now, people are comparing him, obviously, to Tiger. I think for Scotty to be in that kind of bracket, he's got to do it probably another 5, 6, maybe 7 years, because that's what the level Tiger was at. But at the minute, I used the word on Twitter, relentless. Scotty Scheffler is just relentless, and now he's got the putter working. His 2 wins in 2 weeks, around 2 very good courses. Again, yesterday shot 8 under to take the win. That is some great golf on a Sunday. That will get you over the line. Absolutely unbelievable. Like I said, I thought he played some good golf. He didn't quite kick on. He obviously had his neck injury. He was getting treatment for that. That flagged up to me on Friday. I got home. I can't remember where I'd been. I'd come home, put it on because I said Scotty Scheffler apparently is having to have treatment. He's not right. Obviously, it was a neck thing that did affect him a little bit. He obviously got the treatment. It worked. He came back. The strange thing was they were actually put on the clock. Scotty Scheffler's group on Friday were put on the clock because he was having treatment, which I found a little strange. What a Players' Championship though. It looked on Thursday like Rory was going to be really up there. I don't know what he did. It seemed to me like Rory went into this habit of he tried to bully the golf course, and through that made a lot of silly mistakes or un-Rory mistakes that you've not seen him make for a while. I don't know what he was trying to do because Thursday he looked like he had it on a string. He made mistakes and still shot 7 under, and then he never really kicked on. Wyndham Clark also had a good round. After round 2 at 14 under, it was like, is he going to get caught if he has another decent round? Saturday, Xander Schauffele wound him in, actually overtook him. You thought, wow, this is built now. There were quite a few players, Matt Fitzpatrick, Scotty Scheffler, they were sort of there 12, 13 under it. Well, were they going to charge? Scotty Scheffler did charge. The eagle obviously helped, but then the quality of golf he played was just unbelievable. The 12th, obviously they made it risk and reward. 326 yards this day, it drive a pin high to about 30 foot. It's a different league. But I remember he stood on the next 156 yards, I think it was. He hit 9 iron to about 6 foot and he missed the putt, and you were like, wow. He was just relentless. He really was. Wyndham Clark though, wow. He sort of had a steady final round, then he dropped. He knew what he had to do. He birdied 16, he just missed the eagle, he birdied 16. Birdied 17, which is no easy feat. 18. When he hit that putt and it was tracking, I thought he'd got it. I'll be totally 110% honest. I thought he'd made it. And it hit the hole and horseshoed out. Wow. I was not expecting that, I'll be totally honest with you. That did kind of catch me, but it meant Sheffield won. Now, as you know, last week we had a bit of fun. How many balls would go in the water? Some people said 40, some said 67. Mine was 55. I went with 55. I thought, depending on the weather, I'm going to have 55. The actual answer was 47. 47 balls ended up in the water on 17. So we weren't far off us that went 40 and 55. We were very close. The weather, they said the weather were going to come yesterday. I thought that might have crept it up a little bit. It just didn't quite come. Interesting though, they kept it at like 136 yards pretty much the 4 days, which I thought were quite interesting. Some people were saying because it's March, the greens were a bit firmer. Remember though, they've got the sub-air system in every green at Sawgrass, so if they felt that way, they could suck the moisture out. I thought the course was set perfect. I really did. A big fan of Sawgrass. I would love to go and play it one day. I really would. Obviously, probably never going to happen. But I would love to go one day and play it. Same with the Arnold Palmer, Bale. I'd love to go and play that. I might have to do, if we can get this channel big enough, we might have to go and do a little like Florida mission. I can hear my wife now sort of going, not a chance, but we'll get there. I thought it was brilliant. Let me know your thoughts. Please drop it in the chat. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let me know what course also you want to play. Please let me know. So far the chat is quite quiet, so please keep the comments coming, keep the questions coming. Let us know what you think. Now, for me, as I said, there were 2 shots that stood out to me, and I watched a lot of the coverage. One of them was Friday's, Xander Schauffele on the 9th. He'd gone for the green, he hit the tree, fell in the bunker, and he was tight to the lip. He had about one of them 40, 50 yard bunker shots. The flag was on the front of the green, and there was a bunker. My wife actually sat there and said, God, I'd probably end up in that bunker. I actually thought she wouldn't reach that bunker. I thought, ooh, Xander Schauffele put it to about 4 foot. What a shot it was. It was absolutely brilliant. The next shot for me, yesterday, Rory McIlroy on 16. He put him on, he was in the trees. You're thinking, what's he going to do here? He had to feed it low over things. Again, he put it to about 8 foot. It was a tremendous shot. Those were 2 shots that stood out to me that I thought, that's what separates these lads from the likes of me and you. The level of which they can play, they can pull off the recovery shots is unbelievable. They really do play some high quality golf. And I don't think their shots necessarily they will practice. People say, oh, they practice. I don't think you practice them kind of shots because they don't expect to be in them positions. So the fact they pulled it off was brilliant. McIlroy also on Friday when he played that shot through the bunker, it took some guts. I wouldn't say it was a great shot, but he pulled it off. I will definitely give him that and applaud him for that one. He pulled the shot off. To take it over the water through the bunker, bit of luck required because it could have hit the bunker and just stopped, but it didn't. It pinged through. He got it to about 30 foot. Fair play, you know, fortune favours the brave. Evening, Amy Lou. I hope you're well. Again, let us know what you think. I've put some scores up there. I've tried not to. Last week I felt I maybe put a bit too much on. I've tried to mix it up this week. Let me know what you think about the little banner. We're starting to get technological in my old age. We're pulling out all the stops. Like I say, in case you have just joined us, let us know your thoughts on the Players' Championship. Let us know what you think. Also, let me know what your dream course is. We've got very bit of golf. There were no women golf this week. There was no live golf this week. So we are a little bit limited on what we're going to talk about tonight. So I'm going to, at this point now, introduce, don't forget, we've got our giveaway still running. If you would like to join me and my team in May, make sure you meet the following criteria. You are 18 years of age or older. You live in the mainland UK, that's England, Scotland, Wales. You subscribe to the channel, comment Team Golf for your chance to be in the draw. We're not going to be drawing it for a few weeks yet. I've just realised the dates. I got my dates a little bit wrong when I launched it. Going to run it a little bit longer. If you want a chance to enter or you'd like to enter for your parents, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, your granddad, yeah, make sure you do, please. Okay, drop that in the comments. Just drop Team Golf. As always, if you've not been and checked our recent videos, make sure you do. We're going to have a little break now on uploading our videos because of everything going on, and I think we've exhausted the studio. But I am lining up the schedule now, a few weeks. The weather's getting better. Nights are getting lighter. Let's get that the right way around. I am lining up the schedule So if you've not already, go and check out our videos. If there's any videos you really want to see, let me know, please. Drop it in the comments, drop it in the message, drop it on our Twitter page. Let me know, please. I have been asked, can I do a Titleist driver review? I am in the process of trying to get hold of a Titleist driver. They are very rare, and for somebody to lend me one to do a full review isn't the easiest thing to do. But let me know what you would like, let me know what you think. And as always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, guys. Let's grow the channel for you, the viewer. Now, we had the Players' Championship on this side, or the American side of the world. Over in the Far East, we had the International Series in Macau. I didn't get a chance to see a lot of this due to the time differences. I did see some of it on social media. John Catlin shot 59 on Saturday. Hats off, John. Anybody breaking 60 is phenomenal golf. He ended up winning a playoff from David Poig. They both finished at 23 under. Catlin got the win. David Poig actually shot 60 on Sunday, so again, it was great golf. It was high level. There were a lot of the Live lads playing. I go back to the point I made last week. Live lads left for Live because apparently it was a short schedule, but then they do seem to be playing a couple more events than what they normally would, which is a little strange. I know some have said I went to Live and then I could play a few events, but a lot said I'm going for 14 events, 4 majors, that's my 18, I'm happy. They're now creeping into an extra 3-4 events and we're only in March. So if they carry on with it, you know, it seems a little illogical to me. But as always, please, please, please let me know your thoughts. It's a shame, really, that there was a Players' Championship week that's been brilliant. The International Series was on. There's been no other golf. I feel a little lost. I feel like we've been a bit robbed, really, because the Players was brilliant. The International Series, from what I saw, was really good. And there's nothing else. I feel lost now. I feel like this could be a very short show if we're not careful. But obviously, keep your questions coming in. Keep it coming in, please. As you know, we discussed the official World Golf Rankings last week, and I think they're an absolute farce. But I am going to stick it out there that Scotty Scheffler is definitely number one, I feel, at the minute. When you look at his stats, you look at everything he's doing, his different league, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to put it out there. I think you could be looking at your Masters winner. I think Scotty Scheffler could be up there at the Masters. With the Players' Championship, though, I was quite surprised he missed the cut. Justin Thomas, he's having an absolute nightmare. I wish I could put my finger on what's up with his game to give you a bit more of an insight, but I watched him on Friday in particular when he was battling to make the cut. His ball striking were brilliant. His putting was atrocious. Now, normally, I'd say that's been the other way around from what I've seen. His putting saved him because his ball striking is horrific. But this week, I just don't... It's been eye-opening. Jordan Spieth missed the cut again. Thought that was quite wow. There were quite a few lads missed the cut. Tommy Fleetwood. Who was the other one I saw missed the cut? Adam Scott. You know, you're thinking, wow. Whilst we're on it, I did remember the news. Matt Fitzpatrick apparently put a weight in his driver shaft or his grip to help him. Totally forgot about it. I'm sure we've all been there. We've all done it. But really interesting, he took it out and his drive seemed to go better, which I found quite strange. But each to their own. Hopefully Matt's coming into a bit of form with the majors coming up. Hopefully, I think Matt could have a good season. I don't know if you've watched the full swing or not. Don't want to drop too many spoilers, but how laid back is he? I never realised how laid back Matt Fitzpatrick was. He is so laid back, it's brilliant. I really like the attitude. Obviously, he's got his own swing, he's got his own thought processes, his own work, because every shot he's done so since he was 15, 16. But I found it interesting that he put a weight in the grip and totally forgot about it. He didn't notice it until he went for a re-grip, which that tells me he's obviously got a lot of confidence in the driver. The fact he hasn't clearly changed his driver for a while. Interesting. Let me know if you've ever experimented with weights in your grip. I've never heard of that. I know people putting lead tape on the bottom or the back of the clubs, but I've never heard of them putting it in the grip. Really interesting. Please let me know what your thoughts are with that one. The chat's a little quiet at the moment. We haven't got many questions coming in. As always, we now do our news show as well. Once we're finished here, we head over to TikTok for Monday Night Golf Night Extra. So if you want to, make sure you join us on that. But keep your questions coming, guys. got any chat? Anybody got any questions or anything? Please drop them in. As I say, we're still running our giveaway. If you're interested in joining my 3-ball, you got to be 18 years or older. You got to be from the mainland UK. That's England, Scotland, Wales. Subscribe to the channel and comment Team Golf on one of our Monday Night Golf Night episodes to enter the draw. We'll be doing the draw in a few weeks. Obviously, for your chance to enter, it's a great day. You really enjoy it. Make sure you enter if you want that opportunity. Also, I am just going to throw it out there because I saw it earlier on. If you've got a child that's interested in taking up golf or playing golf, the Love Golf Manchester lads have got the junior tour. The first event is on the 7th of April at Marland. Don't need clubs, they're providing them. Have a look, please. Love Golf Manchester. Okay, they're doing amazing stuff for the game of golf. Also amazing stuff for the community of the Northwest. Okay, they've recently took on a mini golf over towards Lytham. They've took on Stanley Park in Blackpool. They've got Marland in Rochdale. They've got Heaton Park in Manchester. Have a look. They're doing so many great things. Also, if you're female and you're interested in golf, Amy Lou, you might want to give it. They're also doing some taster sessions. Keep an eye out, please. They're doing some absolutely fantastic stuff. Please support and get behind them because they are doing great stuff for the game of golf and the local communities. So please, please, please have a look at that. I am sponsoring some of the junior events. That's your opportunity to win some of our favoured merch. You know, we're not just, we are growing. And if anybody else wants to send me any merch, please feel free. I'll never say no. Okay, if we got any questions, please just drop them in the chat. Like I say, unfortunately there weren't enough golf this weekend for us to do a really long show tonight. So if we've not got the questions, we are going to be over quite brief. Yep, Love Golf Manchester, Amy Lou. They're doing a lot. If not, search for Marland Golf Club and from there you can go. I see a lot of it on the Twitter page. They have lots going on. But they're doing a lot for the communities, they're doing a lot for the game. And like they say, you don't even need to have your own golf club or anything like that. They'll provide them. They really are doing a great job. I can't sing the praises enough. I do celebrate them as much as I can on Twitter. But just what they're doing is absolutely amazing. And if you've got any children or anything like that, I think the age range is, I'm just going to check my notes, I'm sure. The age ranges, I wrote it down. Yeah, the age ranges are 6 to 8, 9 to 11, 12 to 15. And again, if you're an adult, you want to get involved, I'm sure they can accommodate, you know, families, parents, children, grandparents, children, carers, children. I'm sure they will accommodate. They do seem a great set of lads. I've never actually met them. I just follow them on social media. I've talked to them through social media. They seem to be doing a lot of great stuff. Like I say, give them a follow, get involved if you're interested. 2 lads, 1 hole. Yes, mate. Hey, thanks, lads. I'm glad you've come over. I'm glad you've joined us at last. I know you follow us on TikTok. I'm glad to see you've come on the YouTube. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I know you've come a little late, so you might have to go back and re-watch. But great of you to join, and we are going to meet at the driving range. We are going to do a collab. I am sure of that. Okay, have we got any more questions? We are going to keep it a bit shorter tonight, I think. No, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to getting some of these collabs up and running. It's just obviously trying to get schedules is the hard bit, and getting us all together. That's where we kind of find it a little tricky when you sort of do these things. Is finding a schedule that fits and a time, and then we are relying on the British weather. That's the other thing that goes against us. Every time I've tried to go out there to try and do some on-course stuff, I've got a message in the morning, course closed, the weather has been atrocious. I must have tried at least 5 times since we started this channel, got a schedule, right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do it. We haven't. We got out, we managed to get 2 videos one day done, the rain came in, we had to come off. It's been an absolute disaster. Oh, brilliant, that's great news, Peter Odom, Wingy. Is he going to drive off to West Brom to see if he gets his transfer? Or at QPR from West Brom? God, Peter Odom, that's all I can remember about Peter Odom Wingy was he tried to force a transfer, didn't he, and it didn't happen. But no, there's more and more footballers getting involved. It's brilliant. I think golf is growing. It's a shame, I feel, at an extent, others aren't doing. You know, I feel at times, I'm going to go to it now actually whilst we're on it, the Players' Championship. If you want to play Sawgrass, $900. How can you justify that? That's almost a brand new set of irons, or is a brand new set of irons for one round of golf. I saw major championship venues over here now in the UK, the Open Rota, they're all over £300. How? Why? You know, like you're saying there, Peter Odom Wingy, ex-Premier League football, international footballer, wants to get involved, wants to grow the game. There's a lot of lads growing it, Jimmy Bullard and them. There's others. And then these places are charging them kind of prices. It's just ridiculous. It really is. I saw Trump Turnberry was $499, the week of the Open, $599. I just don't see how you can justify charging that and then say, we're growing the game. It's just ludicrous. We spoke about the deadline thing, but he has a great swing. It amazes me how many footballers really do have a great swing. I'm absolutely amazed. So many of them. I mean, obviously, I think they train in the morning. They must go on the simulators for 3-4 hours and hone the swings. But I can't think of many footballers off the top of my head with bad swings. I really can't. I know some of them people say the handicaps are a little dubious. Yes, I agree with that, but the swings are actually not bad at all. Talking about celebrities, what celebrity from any background would you like either play golf with or try and teach them golf? Ooh, I've always said, and this could get me in trouble, this, I'd love to play golf with somebody like Will Smith. Now, I know he's had his incident at the Oscars and everything, but I'm a big Will Smith fan. I just think it'd be fun, it'd be enjoyable. I don't think it'd be serious at all, but I would love to play golf with Will Smith, because I do think that'd be brilliant. Who would I like to teach? Ooh. That's a good question, that celebrity I'd like to teach. I probably want somebody like maybe Matt Damon, who I think's got a lot of interest, a lot of intrigue, that although I'm teaching him, I'd also be picking his brains about things and why he's done this, why he's done that, how did he do this, what was that like. I think I'd enjoy that side of it more as the teacher. I really do. So I think I'd go play with, I'd go Will Smith. Teaching, I'd probably like Matt Damon, I really would. And sort of just pick his brain on the decisions he's made, because Matt Damon's not obviously in the headlines or anything for the wrong reason or like that. I'd love to pick his brain. Maybe Mark Wahlberg. I know Mark Wahlberg's quite a good golfer. He got done recently, I believe, in Australia because he had black socks. The course won't let him on, which is just madness. You know, I respect some aspect. They've got rules and they're not bending, but by the same score, you're like, it's 2024, black socks, really? But again, I'd like to sort of pick the brains when you hear Mark Wahlberg's workout routine, you know, he wakes up at 2:30, he prays for half an hour, he then trains for so many hours, then has breakfast, then does... Why? How? What got him into that routine? I find things like that really intriguing. I think I could probably learn as much off them as they could off me, and that's something I'd really love to do. Just out of interest, two lads, one hole, where did you meet Peter Odemwingie? Were it at Rosendale or was it at the Trafford? Which driving range did you see him at? Tell you what, Amy, though, I'm going to flip the question on you. Which celebrity would you like to see me try and play with or teach? Some good questions tonight. I'm really liking this. Considering we're a bit quiet and we are a bit short on sort of golf content, I'm really enjoying this. Can I just say, guys, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you like these videos. Get us boosted up that algorithm on YouTube. Get other people watching. And make sure you share and you subscribe to the channel to keep up to date. Make sure you share the one like. They're the two big ones we seem to be lacking a little bit at the minute. Please make sure you do like and you do share. Let's grow the Tall Golf Network. Like I say, I'm doing it hopefully to benefit you, the viewer. I think we're showing our age a little bit there, Amy Lou. The Chuckle Brothers. I know one of them unfortunately passed. Yeah, it would be comical to me, to you. I think our younger audience won't have a clue who that is. If you're below a certain age, Google the Chuckle Brothers. They were absolutely hilarious back in the day. Right. I'm going to head over now to our TikTok for Monday Night Golf Night Extra. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. Make sure you hit that subscribe, you like and you share. I've been your host, the Tall Golfer. Good night.